everyone, and welcome to today's Lunch Bites. My name is Corinthian, and I am the youth director here at Lake Missionary Church. And today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about seasons. So there is a devotional book that I've been reading, and it's called Unshakable, and it's by Christine Kane. And one of the titles of my devotions this week was Value the Season That You're In. Value the season that you're in. That title stuck out to me so much this week. We all go through different seasons at different stages in our life. Sometimes we're in a waiting season. Sometimes we're in a season of personal growth. Or maybe it's a season of healing. Or maybe God's wanting us to focus on our relationships and our friendships. Or maybe it's a different season entirely. But they all serve a purpose. And God has something He wants us to learn. He wants to teach us something in each season before we move on to the next thing. Are we valuing that? Are we appreciating that? I want to read to you guys a quote from this book. She says, "Regardless of your season, allow it to prepare you for the birth of your next season, the one filled with your dreams and God-given purpose. As you continue waiting, recognize and reflect on how far this present season has brought you. Ask the question, is there more to learn here? Appreciate the opportunities this season has given you. And then keep waiting, trusting that God will bring growth in all of your seasons." Each season of life that we go through brings us closer to Christ. It pushes us to lean on Him and to trust Him with everything. And trust that God is going to help you grow in all of that. The big seasons that we're in, they have little situations that happen to us that God uses those situations to teach us. Sometimes you're in a line at a grocery store and you're so frustrated because the line is taking forever and you just want to go home and relax. But then there's a stranger behind you and you guys start up an awesome conversation and you're able to tell them about Christ. God put you in that situation for a reason. I bet He taught you something. Or maybe it's a totally different situation, but God used it to teach you something. God definitely taught me something this week. He threw a situation in front of me, and it was not a good situation. I woke up one morning getting ready to head into work. Actually, it was this morning. And I had a flat tire. I was so frustrated. But I called my sister, and I was like, "Hey, can you please come over, come help me put air in this tire so I can get it to the repair shop?" She comes over, we're able to put air in it, and I'm able to get it down there. They patch me up. I'm like, great. I can head into work. I'm just a few hours late, but I'm going to make it. I get 5 minutes down my road, and I hear a pop. So I pull into the gas station, and I get out of my car, and I hear air hissing. So I go to the back of my car, and sure enough, it's a totally different tire that is now flat. I start sobbing and crying, so frustrated and confused at why I got 2 flat tires before noon. I did not understand it, and I was so frustrated. I called my sister again. She came to my rescue, and I had my dad and my cousin there to help me. I was able to get the spare on. Well, my cousin got the spare on. I got it to the repair shop, and they were able to patch up my second tire. But I had to wait. So I was home, and I decided, okay, I am just going to relax. I'm going to turn on some worship music. I'm going to get into God's Word and just spend some time with God right now. And you know what? That's what I needed. For the last week and a half, I have just been on the go, nonstop. Helping my sister with last-minute wedding planning and just other little miscellaneous things. I had been on the go and just had not been able to just stop. It was not the ideal situation this morning. It is not how I wanted to start my morning at all. It was so frustrating and so emotional. But you know what? It got me to stop. It got me to stop in my tracks, sit on my couch, open up my Bible, and get into God's Word. And that's what I needed. God, we're in different seasons, and they all have a purpose. But there's different situations that happen in those seasons to teach us something. Whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, God works everything out for good. So I just want to encourage you guys this week with whatever season that you're in, whether it's waiting or healing or whatever, just stop for a minute. Take a deep breath. Look at where God has you and value the season that you're in. Value the opportunities that God puts in front of you, good or bad. Take a step back and look at those opportunities and see, okay, what is God trying to show me right now? So I'll tell you what, my day started off bad, but it ended on a good note because I got to spend some time with God today. A really good time with God today, and it's what I needed. So thank you guys for joining me today, and I hope you have a good rest of your week, and I hope you guys are able to join us Sunday morning, and if you're not, I hope you're able to join us for Lake Live as well. Thanks you guys, and have a great rest of your day.